What's up, guys? We got a World Cup game between Watashi of Team Canada and Luthier of Team US Midwest. Luthier is using a pretty solid balance team with a defensive core of Mandibuzz, Ferrothorn, and Slowbro, and then some offensive options like Bagirna, Urshifu, presumably going to be single strike, and on top of that, Dragapult. As for Watashi's team, it's very interesting to see Chandelure resurface in the metagame. Fire types have been running rampant, but other fire types like Rotom Heat, Volcarona, and of course Cinderace, for that matter. It's really interesting to see that, but we also have Como-O, Toxapex, Clefable, Zeraora, and Corviknight. It's a pretty solid backbone. There's also another World Cup game going on between JRD and Analytic, but I prefer covering this one because that game looked a little more boring at Team Preview, to be honest. But anyway, so looking at Luthier's team here, I say that it's pretty solid, but it is really weak to opposing Urshifu. I don't really know if he has much of a plan besides just getting the play right every time it comes in. So I'm surprised that he used this, in all honesty, but looking at Watashi's team, there's also no Ghost Resist in his team, and he's facing a Dragapult. So if that's not a specially defensive clap, that could be problematic as well. Thankfully for Luthier, though, he's not facing Urshifu. So because of that, I actually give the matchup slightly favorable to Luthier, but Luthier's got to dance around the Specs Chandelure really well. For those of you who don't know, Luthier is mainly known as a World Cup player, but he's been solid in OU for a while now, whereas Watashi's played all sorts of tiers, ranging from NU to UU to, of course, OU. So really strong player, dominated tournaments like SPL. So it's going to be interesting to see how they play. I think Canada has a pretty rough start to the tournament, but they've won a couple games lately, whereas Luthier, Luthier is on Team Midwest. I think they're like 4-6 or something like that. So it's going to be interesting to see how they handle this as well. It'd be cool if they were to make the playoffs. We've got a lot of my friends on the team like Starry, Manat, John W., etc. Groudon, Meeps. They're just all really great people. I'm not just limited to those either. We're going to see a Toxic Mandibuzz turn 1, but Zeraora is going to go for the conservative Volt Switch, and the Toxic's not going to impact the Clef, which was the switch in for Watashi, which was a smart play. It really mitigated any risk that he might have encountered there. And now this can go for a potential Moonblast or a knockoff, or if there's a Trick set, then Trick as well. And we won't even know really what it is, so you just got to be careful here. If you're Luthier, personally, I would go out to the Ferrothorn, because I don't think he's going to be Flamethrower on a team with Chandelure. But that does risk you taking a trick from like Sticky Barb or something like that. So we'll have to wait and see how that works out. It looks like we've seen a team similar to this from Electric Wind, the Watashi team. So it's kind of curious to see if that is the same team. In fact, I'm going to look at replays right now. One sec. Well, I can't find it in the replays, so maybe I'm just wrong, but either way, the Clef goes for a Teleport, and we see the Chandelure and then the Bagirna. That is amazing for Watashi. Fire Blast, honestly, might be able to 2-KO to Slowbro, and all of a sudden, I feel as if the matchup actually is a lot better for the Watashi side, just because of how good fire moves from Chandelure look against Luthier's team. All of a sudden, it's making more sense to me now why Chandelure was brought over other Ghost types. It looks phenomenal. Fire Blast probably 2-KO Slowbro. It's obviously going to shred through the Dragapult pretty quickly. It's going to kill the Bagirna and the Ferrothorn and the Urshifu, so with Teleport, that's a really good bring. Not facing a Toxapex makes it so much better, honestly, so. Yeah, I think Luthier's play here is just to go Slowbro and, pray. And he could always regenerate, help out, and, go Dragapult. But if he lets this in again, this is just going to keep happening and happening and happening. He goes Ferrothorn. What? The man was just like, oh, I don't need my Ferrothorn, it's fine. And you go for Flamethrower, which wouldn't have even 2-KO to Slowbro. I was like, what's the fucking point? And now he just goes Toxapex here to scout the Wicked Blow, but he goes U-turn. Yeah, how are you going to, punish his Pex now? You can't get Spikes up, or, Rocks up for that matter. It's Rocks, probably, yeah. This is Bleak City. Luthier felt he did not need his Ferrothorn, when I believe he probably did need his Ferrothorn, in fact. I think Slowbro was a much better play. Maybe he was paranoid about Shadow Ball, but then go to Mandibuzz and let that take the damage instead. It's a 75, I guess, but I think Slowbro was a much better play on it. There's no way he's going for Shadow Ball there. But I digress. We see a Wish here. Bagirna. Okay, hopefully he clicks something that hits everything that he goes. I think I just click Volt Switch if I'm Luthier here, predicting the packs. Well, we're gonna wait and see what happens. Well, it looks like a Callus Cup series happening on as well, so if you guys love Gen 3 OU, definitely check out Callus's channel. He covers a lot of Gen 3 OU. It's a pretty cool metagame. It's one of my favorite old generations. We're going to see a Flash Cannon here and a Protect, and it does damage with Future Set at least, but it just wishes it up anyway. So, that was, the biggest, useless turn of all time. And now we're just going to see the Pex or the Chandelure, or the Corviknight come on in for free. Even the Zero Aura can tank 2 Flash Cannons. So yeah, he doubles to Mandibuzz, but Toxic. There's just no way FLCL loses this game, I feel. It looks like he's in a really commanding position. We're going to see the Slowbro come in on a knockoff. So that means the boots are knocked off as well. So if this is Toxic Spikes, it's even more worrisome, because now they affect this and the Dragapult and the Urshifu. But he goes Scald in on Chandelure. Wait, why would you go Chandelure? What? That makes no sense. Oh boy. You should have just went to the damn Clefable. But okay, you could hopefully get a kill here. He goes Shadow Ball on the man. I feel like FLCL really kind of tossed us out here. Clef here on the Roost, so you can hopefully wish and then pass. Yeah, okay. Not all help is lost, but this does invite in the Magearna. And now the Magearna can kill the Chandelure, so the Magearna forces a defensive approach. So maybe punishing the Magearna makes more sense. Maybe going for a Moonblast here. It's at 100, never mind, that's not going to do anything. Maybe doubling the Chandelure here. But no, this is U-turn, never mind. So yeah, I think you just wish here if you're FLCL. Well, we're waiting to see what happens at this point. He's going to go Magearna on the teleport. Okay, so that's actually just going to go hard Chandelure. That makes a lot of sense. That was an appropriate mid-ground, I'd say. Well, I think we just see a fire move here. I'm thinking it's going to be Overheat, too, because that'll punish the Dragapult and the Slowbro a bit more effectively. Well, we're going to see Mandibuzz here on an Overheat. That's going to do like 80. Oh my god, just 75%. That thing just vanished. That's amazing damage there. So at this point, we're going to see Zero Aura come in on a hopeful double. Oh, he catches the Dragapult. What a great play from FLCL there. And honestly, there's no electric resist with Ferrothorn gone, which is why I think that firing off the Ferrothorn wasn't right. Knockoff here. Is it going to be Wisp? On a U-turn. Yeah, that's not a really good turn for Luthier. I can't see him winning this game. It's just a lot of progress has been made from FLCL that hasn't been really met by Luthier, I guess. So, yeah, I mean, I guess he didn't have Will-O-Wisp. It might have been a Thunderwave variant, which it's been pretty common at least. So, we'll say that. Well, at this point, okay, he goes Magearna. Interesting. He goes for Volt Switch into the Magearna. Okay, we're probably just going to see the Corviknight come in here now. If he goes Volt Switch, he goes Volt Switch. He does. It was a great play there by Luthier, but this is really especially defensive. Now Urshifu comes in so he can get a kill. Or can it? He's going to go Wicked Blow into the Peck, but Peck's at full, then he can just go right back out to the Como-O. He goes Close Combat trying to break the Como, but yeah, no, this is why these Toxpecs plus Dark Resist, or Amoonguss plus Dark Resist cores are so good at combating Urshifu. Even if he Wicked Blowed there, he'd only gain 15 or 20% health. So, yeah. Well, he doubles the Dragapult here on the Skull. That was a really great play. So he's predicting the Como, and he gets the... Yeah, that's dead. Okay. So... I mean, he was locked in close. I don't know what I'm saying. He should have stayed in there. That was a great play. Don't know why Luthier went to that instead of Slowbro and then pivoting into it, but I think the game's over anyway at this point. I mean, yeah, this is... What's the last move on it? Is it Future Sight? Yeah, it is Future Sight. So it can, threaten the Pex out in the long haul, but I don't really think he could do enough to win the game. And FLCL Skull there was really smart because it threatens to burn or, hurt anything. So, yeah, it's just a matter of, forcing slow progress on FLCL's team without risking a ton, basically. And we're going to see the teleport here after a Future Sight, which is smart, but Wish beforehand, so, yeah. So what are we going to see here? We're going to see the Magearna, maybe? I'd assume so. I'd hope so, anyway. I guess the play here is just to go to the Magearna or Urshifu, but Urshifu can't make progress against this core. It just can't. It's a downside of Urshifu for sure. I'm just trying to think. I don't think there's a way out for Luthier, honestly. I think that FL sells this a lot, pretty much. You can go Magearna here, and you can click Volt Switch predicting the Corviknight or just a non-zero aura. Okay, that's great, but that can only make so much progress, and every time that is precluded or something dies, Chandelure can come in and get a kill. So you can almost force him to go for Volt Switch. Oh, you also protect, right? And yeah, okay. Flash Cannon is not going to do enough to get a kill, and there's Toxic. Yeah, there's just no way. FSL's team has too much natural bulk and regenerated to crush on, so yeah. So we see the Slowbro here and the Como. Now we see Stealth Rock, okay, but it's going to come in a Skull. If that gets burnt, then that's good for Luthier, but again, I don't think it's too little too late. Yeah, it doesn't even get it, so it's a wrap anyway. What's going on in this game real quick? Oh, the game's already over. Who won? Oh shit, Athletic won. Hey, good for him. Anyway, yeah, we see the Corviknight here. On a future site, okay, you can just roost up. Yeah, Scald, doesn't really matter. We're going to see U-turn here, so Clef could take the future sight and risk his Scald burn himself, or is he just going to stay in and take the resisted future sight and risk the burn himself on this? Well, he goes Brave Bird, so that answers the question there. On a teleport, okay, Magirna comes in now, and this, like, Volt Switch still doesn't even kill for this range. You just roost here if you're FLCL. He goes Trick, okay. Trick, Flash Counter, so he's no Aura Sphere, and he's locked out. Okay, that's helpful, I guess, but he can just roost again here. Okay, he goes. That was a stupid play. That was a really stupid play. I don't get why he did that at all. You can still heal up. It's like, it's fine. But why not just roost one or two more times to see what he's going for, waste some PP, and then eventually go Toxic Specs, which now that he's not Specs, Volt Switch can do nothing to. He'll like take advantage of it with like Choice Band attacks you could cover off. Future Sight Slowbro can't really do it. I don't see a point in risking Clefable, because what if that crits? Then you can actually lose the game. So, yeah, I don't love that play, but it's fine. Boy, I'm tired already, guys. This is like my third game in a row. I'm just seeing one game pop up after another. It's a freaking Tuesday night, though. It's like, you wouldn't expect 1,000,001 games. I'm trying to narrate it because I enjoy it, but, Anyway, we see a Flash Cannon into Pex. We see Pex come in and Scald into the Slowbro, and now I guess they're just going to Scald to try and get status again in the future sight and then bring in the Clef. He gets the burn there, which is great. Well, we see the Clef here to heal up. Yeah, and that's going to negate the progress made before, so it didn't even really matter a ton. Well, we see Urshifu come in here now, so you can't protect on it, so maybe that's trying to suffocate it, but again, I think it's too little too late, because you could just switch out to something like the Como or the Toxics here, and really it's consequence free because you're getting a wish anyway. He goes Pex indeed on the U-turn, and yeah, that's not enough, obviously, so. Leak City, population 1 Luthier. He goes Clef here again. He's getting more leftovers as well. And now he could go for a wish, and if Urshifu doesn't come in, then yeah, he teleports here, but at what point, yeah, he just goes Urshifu again, but he's getting leftovers repeatedly after this, so it's like worthwhile regardless of the fact. He goes Corviknight this time on the eye. A great play there from Watashi, because now Watashi can go ahead and go for the U-turn, even if it's choiced, and because it healed up all the way from the wish, and it just, get momentum and get a kill. So, for example, U-turn into the Magirna means Chandelure gets killer. Slowbro means Chandelure gets killed. Honestly, Mandibuzz means overkills. Yeah, you just U-turn the Chandelure and you go for overheat, honestly, into anything. So that'll do it. And that other kill will just slowly wear him out, I guess. I was trying to think if there's really no way out. U-turn, it puts it into range for overheat. You saw before, he goes 0 or even better, because there's no electric resist either. It's just one thing or another. Plasma Fist does take out the Mandibuzz, and it won't take out the Urshifu, but it won't take the Slowbro, it won't take the Magirna, but none of them can kill it besides Urshifu. Urshifu comes in, takes a Volt Switch, and just in range. Yeah, Slowbro, he doesn't even have to risk Scald if he doesn't want to, but he's going to anyway just to speed up the process. He goes Plasma Fist here. Scald does 37, and he gets it. Okay, but now you just Volt Switch, and it kills this anyway, and it chips Urshifu anyway. He goes Urshifu on the Volt, I assume. Yeah, and that's going to take 32%, and now, you can't kill the Pex or the Como. So, yeah, it just doesn't matter. You can honestly double to the 0 Aura here. Yeah, he's going to go U-turn, I guess. But, no, actually would have died. Never mind, that was stupid. But yeah, now Slowbro's in. You're going to force to recover, so you could honestly double to anything if he wants here. Just not the Chandelure, because you risk that on Skull. That's stupid. He's the game's going to last forever. He goes Clef, that's a safe play. Teleport near Urshifu. Pex comes in close combat, and there's just no way out for Luthier. It's going to be a win for FLCL and Team Canada. another win, his second today, which is really impressive, I would say. Yeah. So I'm just going to wait for the game to end, of course, but this is a really great display from FLCL. Oh, he doubled into Chandelier after all. It was locked into close combat. Yeah, there's no point in not doing so. Now Shadow Ball just picks off a kill. Yup. And that'll do it. Urshifu comes in here, but I mean, you can probably just preserve if you want to, but you go with Pex and Wicked Blow. Honestly, you can just let Pex die and then go to the Zero Aura, or just go Como here. That works too. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. And here now we're going to see Slowbro come in on the body press. Yeah, it's safe play. You go Zero Aura here, just like clinch something. Or you just taunt even better. Yeah, taunt in the future sight. Okay. You want to like bin the Clef for the Corviknight here, I guess? He goes Clef. Okay. On the Scald. Alright, and now future sight's going to hit it. Luthier says good game. Is he just going to forfeit? Yeah, that's it. Alright, well played by FLCL. Really good game, guys. Hope you have a great day. Peace.